Know how I do. No time to waste. Let's get it. Let's go.
There is a small war underway on a street in Philadelphia tonight.
There was gunshots, thousands of rounds of bullets from the police.
Police moved in with tear gas and water cannon.
They wanted to kill our children.
I had recommended to use an explosive entry device.
The house shook. Smoke was coming in, so we knew they dropped a bomb on us.
Police allowed the blaze to burn an hour and a half before calling in firefighters.
I don't care what they said. There was no justification for what they did.
They done burn up 2 blocks. Explain that.
I never...
They got a song out there. You dropped the bomb on me. Come on, y'all know y'all was thinking it. You dropped the bomb on me. Come on, y'all know y'all was thinking it. We gotta get a little humor in there. Like, this sound like it's about to be a serious video. Gotta get a little humor into it, you know.
Imagine that the government would drop a bomb on a row house in Philadelphia.
It's an embarrassment to the city of Philadelphia.
My name is Ramona Africa, and I was there.
Come on, man. Ramona. There's too much comedy in this when we trying to be serious. Ramona Africa. Oh shit, I drew on my desk. No, please, no, go away. Yeah, Ramona Africa. I got the same pins Trump had. I had to get them though. I had to get them. Sign my name like. I'm just playing. Alright, let's go.
When the police dropped a bomb on me and my family May 13th of 1985 and killed 11 of my family members, I was there.
Wow.
I was born and raised in West Philadelphia. I went to Temple University and I was headed to law school. But after I met MOVE, I wanted to be a revolutionary. MOVE is a revolutionary organization founded by John Africa that believes in revolution, not in fighting and bloodshed, but true revolution. I joined MOVE in 1979. I was listening to what was happening with MOVE and could not believe that the cops were attacking MOVE the way they were.
Until today, there was a house in Philadelphia filled with people who for years confounded everybody.
We live really close to Camden. That's actually pretty crazy how close that is. It's interesting.
They called themselves MOVE and never said what that meant. They tried to live in the city as if it were the forest, ignoring modern plumbing, trash collection, or rat control. They offended the neighbors first and then the city, which ordered them out last year. Today, the city went to move them.
As firemen crawled forward with a water hose, shots rang out.
The MOVE 9 were 9 of our sisters and brothers who were arrested unlawfully for the murder of a police officer and given a 30 to 100 year sentence.
Last
Dang. That's crazy.
December, 9 MOVE members went on trial for the death of Officer Ramp.
Everybody knew that MOVE did not kill a cop because MOVE was in the basement. Officer James Ramp was standing up on street level, and the media said he was shot on a downward angle. So there's no way that MOVE could have shot him.
They wear their hair in dreadlocks because they reject combs as symbols of industrialization, which their back-to-nature philosophy opposes. Their basic goal is to overthrow the present system of government, which they consider to be corrupt.
People thought MOVE was crazy.
It's actually interesting because like wearing locks doesn't mean that actually. It actually means empowerment and like it's not necessarily rejecting, but it means wisdom. Like, you know, that's what I've read about it. Like growing your hair and being able to maintain it and do what you're supposed to do with it creates an extensive amount of wisdom amongst you. I could be wrong about that though.
At time because of the media.
They spew out obscenities when they talk.
terrible language.
Rizzo said that he wanted moved out of Philadelphia.
It's amazing that this group has been running loose now for a half a dozen, couple, 3, 4 years that I know of, and they should have been in prison many, many months ago.
We moved into Osage Avenue because that was our headquarters. It was warm and loving. There was children there. We would take them to the park. That was mainly our day. Some people said we was on the loudspeaker day and night, every day. That was just a lie, probably promulgated by the police along with the media. We were getting along with our neighbors and nothing was going on. That's why we were surprised and shocked when hundreds of...
But it was crazy because we all know why. COINTELPRO, if you look into it, like, the COINTELPRO was an effort by J. Edgar Hoover, so I wonder how long that lasted prior to everything being what it became.
Cops invaded our area trying to throw Move out of our home, and this was on Sunday, Mother's Day.
There is a small war underway on a street in Philadelphia tonight. It has been going on all day between hundreds of Philadelphia police and the bizarre Back to Nature group.
The irony is that this video gonna drop on Mother's Day too. Shout out to all the moms out there doing what you're supposed to be doing. We love you.
Called Move.
Nothing happened all day, but that night, Gregor Sambour, the police commissioner, got on a loudspeaker and said, "Attention, Move, this is America. You had 15 minutes to come out." Well, obviously we didn't come out because we knew they wanted to kill us. They didn't want to arrest us. They could have done that anytime.
It was shortly before 6 a.m. when police moved in with tear gas and water cannon to evict members of the extremist group Move.
When we were in the basement for a while, we didn't feel anything. And then the water started coming down on us. I mean, rushing down on us.
What we intended to do was to create a diversion on the roof of the Move compound.
It was hard to breathe. Our children were soaking wet. And then they started with the tear gas.
Tear gas.
They did that with their kids in the house, man. Oh. White people, man.
Started coming in. We got the blankets and they was wet, and then we put them over our heads and started laying down.
They blew a hole in the house to the left of us to try to come through it to come after us.
What we wanted them to do was to come out of the front of 6221 Osage and surrender.
We tried to get out after that. We tried to bring the kids out and we shot back into the house.
Wow.
Gun battle erupted.
Wow. So when they tried to come outside, they were... So there was nothing they could do. Oh, man, this is hard for me to watch, man. Sometimes this stuff be hard for me to watch. It do.
They shot over 10,000 bullets. So that was their intent, to kill everybody in that house.
I don't think that they should kill the people and their babies. They should find another solution.
After that, that's when the silence was. It was a long interval of silence, and we didn't know what they were doing. We felt comfortable for a minute. And then the bomb was dropped. The house shook. It shook. And then we start feeling the heat and the smoke, which we knew wasn't tear gas. We knew there was a fire in the house. We heard the crackling of the trees that was in back of Osage.
The night skies over West Philadelphia, bright with flames. As many as 60 buildings may be on fire.
I was told, and I saw newspaper issues about people yelling to the firefighters to put the fire out. Why wasn't they putting the fire out?
They dropped the bomb on the house to take care of one Move family. One move out, they done burn up 2 blocks. Explain that.
It was all in the newspaper that Sanborn told the fire.
That's crazy. 1985. I never heard of this, man. 1985 move. Bombing. By police. Somebody got to justify this, man. Justify this for me.
Fire commissioner to let the fire burn.
The fire burned for an hour and a half before police called in firefighters. Tonight, it is unknown exactly how many MOVE members may have escaped the blaze, or how many, perhaps, were trapped inside.
We all decided we was coming out, and we were bringing the children out of the house and hollering to the police, we're coming out, we're bringing the children out. And their response was gunshots. Bertie was right behind me, so when I decided to come out, I grabbed him. And that's how we both got out of that house, that blazing inferno. Police grabbed me and arrested me and put handcuffs on my arms, even though I was burnt. And they grabbed Bertie and put him in a police van and took him away. I never saw him again. In the hospital, I was looking for the rest of my family to come in, and nobody came in behind me. And that's when I knew some of my family, at least, were dead.
Wow. It's deep. It's deep, man. It's people that we pay to protect us, too. It's deep, man.
Philadelphia police this morning continue searching for more bodies in the burned rubble of a West Philadelphia neighborhood.
One by one, more bodies of MOVE members were found in the rubble of their fortress home. The toll now higher than most had expected.
5 children and 6 adults. Nobody was...
5 children and 6 adults. It's 11 people.
Ever arrested for the murder of my family. Nobody went to jail but me. I was arrested. I was the only one put on trial for arson, conspiracy, everything that they did, they charged me with. The jury found me guilty. I was sentenced to 16 months to 7 years. So I did the whole 7 years. I haven't been back to Osage Avenue since May 13th of 85. It was 61 or so houses burned. It was damaged to the core. The people that lived on there took a while to come back. Some of them never came back.
City taxpayers spent $33 million to rebuild the houses.
The homes that was rebuilt, they had sinking foundations, they got leaky roofs, the electricity was messed up. They looked like project houses. Today, I still have the burn scars from May 13th of 85.
Wow.
And some people have told me, you should get cosmetic surgery. They can take that off. And I'm saying, why would I want to take it off? I want to be reminded. Our significance today is the consistent example of MOVE. Keep fighting, no matter what, because people can look at MOVE and say, I don't want to be in jail for 30 or 40 years. I don't want to die. I don't want to have a bomb dropped on me. But the thing is, you can die any day of the week in this country being killed by police. People ought to take the lesson from MOVE and stand up for what is right. As long as we can fight, we're going to fight.
I'm speechless at some of those things, man. I don't got nothing to say. I don't got nothing to say, man. That's salty. That's so salty, man. You lost your whole family. Police denied it. You took the blame for it. Had to take the fall for it. That's sad, man. But happy Mother's Day to everybody. And that's a horrible way to go out with the last video. But hey, peace out.